guys, it's Viv, and for today's video, I'm here with Melody, and we're actually at school right now, so that's probably why this looks different. And I'm actually filming on my new lens too, so that's exciting. But for today's video, I thought that I would do something that I've wanted to do for a while. I'm gonna be customizing a pair of shoes. So I took these off Melody. They were super hard to get on, so I took them off earlier to get some photos of them. But yeah, I customized these pair of American Girl doll shoes to look like some checkered skate mid Vans. So if you want to know how I did that, just keep on watching. So to start my customization, I obviously needed a pair of shoes to customize. I picked these ones up from Michael's. They are this bright red color with black laces, and ideally I wanted to get the Springfield ones that are like kind of plain black, and they kind of look like Converse Chuck Taylors. However, my Michael's doesn't sell those anymore, so I just decided to go with these ones. However, you can get your hands on one of those and you decide to do this tutorial, then I recommend you pick up those instead to start with. So these are the shoes that I'm modeling my Vans after. They are the checkered skate mids, as I mentioned in the intro. I love these shoes so much. They're definitely one of my favorites in the collection that I have for myself for my shoes, and I absolutely love the checkerboard detailing contrasting with the plain black, and of course the signature white stripe that most pairs of Vans like this will have. So the first thing that I did was remove the laces from my shoe, and then I took some electrical tape and wrapped it around the sole to prevent paint from getting through to that area, because I wanted to keep it nice and crisp white. Then using some black acrylic paint, I painted the toe, the tongue, the laces area, and the back, pretty much the areas that I wanted to transfer, or that I wanted to keep black, just like the original shoe. And I didn't show me doing this because at first I didn't want to do it, which was paint the red part. But I ended up doing a really thin coat over that because it made making pencil lines a lot easier. But yeah, I just concentrated most of my painting on the areas that I wanted to be plain black in the end of my funnel shoe. Then I removed the tape, and I recommend that if you're going to do this, don't do it right away. Wait until you finish the next step to rip off the tape. That's what my shoes look like, and then using a pencil I marked out the areas that I wanted to keep black, which would leave me the area that I needed to paint white to do my checkerboarding. And then using some white acrylic paint, I painted in that section so that I would have a base to do my checkerboarding, and I did this in a few thin coats to make the color opaque. Then using a Sharpie marker, I filled in any areas that needed touch-ups and also added some little details to areas that may have got covered up by the white paint. And then using a pencil and a ruler, on the white section of my shoe, I drew out a grid, and the squares on my grid are half a centimeter by half a centimeter. And I did this to both sides of my shoes on both shoes. Then using a thinner Sharpie, I outlined the grid lines, and then I began to fill them in using a variety of different Sharpie sizes and alternating them to create a checkerboard pattern. This takes a while, so have some patience and take some breaks in between, because the Sharpie fumes can really get to you if you're not in a well-ventilated area, so just craft at your own risk. To do some of the detail work on the shoe and also to fix up any white squares, I used a white gel pen to do that. And then after that, my shoes were almost done. I just had to add laces. So I snipped the cord off of a Gap bag, and then I added some clear tape to the ends to create eglets, and I laced up my shoes, and that was pretty much it. The lacing is a little bit difficult, so if you need to, I would recommend you take a pair of scissors and cut the holes just a little bit bigger by making slits instead of just like manually widening the hole, so that you don't accidentally mess up. And then that was my shoe finished. These are the finished product. I'm so happy with the way these turned out. I love them so much, and I think I haven't done it yet, but I might go ahead and spray them with hairspray, because I think that's going to lock in the color. Or if you have it, you could gloss over them with some Mod Podge. That'll help retain the paint and the Sharpies onto them a little bit better so that they don't chip. And at first I wasn't going to add the white stripe. I wanted to just keep them plain checkerboard. However, I was like, you know what, I really want these to look like authentic Vans. So I took small pieces of felt and I sewed them on using a needle and thread to the shoe to create the white stripe on the Vans. And that was actually pretty simple to do. The leather, or like the canvas material that the shoe is made out of, is pretty thin, so you can easily poke through it with a needle and thread. So here's what these shoes look like on a doll. Again, I am so happy with the way
these turned out. I love them so much, and they're definitely a great unique piece to add to my doll's wardrobe. However, what I recommend if you guys are going to do this and customize your own shoes is when your doll is wearing the shoe, cover her feet with plastic wrap or have her wear socks underneath, just so that the color doesn't accidentally transfer onto the shoe, because even though we didn't paint the inside of the shoe, the color may leak through and you don't want to take any risk of staining her vinyl. Anyways guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss videos like this and other American Girl doll videos too. And don't forget to leave in the comment section down below what you think I should do for my next video. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye! Grace, you can literally be in the video. I'll cut this part out. I'm not gonna cut it out. This is Jillian. She's my friend at school. And then that's Grace. Sam, do you want to be in the video too? That's Sam. We're all in this room and they're all watching me film this part, so it's kind of awkward, but we never, you know.